Hello everybody and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestling Ton. And tonight we are starting off once again in no man's land following MPW Living Legends on Saturday. We're going to have to find some new #1 contenders and see where people fall, but to start off the icon, for the idols we don't, but for the icon division we will have to find a #1 contender. And we haven't seen Sleepy in the title opportunity, in the title position in a long time, but the former two-time icon division champion is looking for a third, and he is in our first match of the first round of this mini tournament to see who will challenge for Zarataro, the newly crowned Icon Division champion. If he's going to, who's going to be his first #1 contender. Zarataro barely clutched it out against Bonk, and he'll be watching closely to this tournament from the back. And SleepyPengu's opponent here tonight, who will match his energy, the Stone Dog of MPW, Adur Potato. Both these two like to take things slow, and we're gonna have a hard-hitting match here tonight between these two. Adur Potato still has yet to get any sort of championship around his waist. The last time we saw Potato in a championship match, he was in that triple threat open weight championship match between Zarataro, Blueness, and himself. And Zarataro would go on to retain the open weight championship in that match. So can Potato get that win, be able to grab that brass ring? Is season 2 Potato's season? Both these two have differing histories when it comes to the championship, but both are in the same position. They want an opportunity, and they haven't had one in such a long time, so neither one will stay down until the other is put away and they get a title opportunity. Inverted DDT onto the knee. And hammer fist from Potato using the elbows. Potentially going to cut open SleepyPengu. Working over the arm, and this is what I'm talking about. These two take it slow, but they're beefy boys. Potato definitely more of a powerhouse than Sleepy is, but Sleepy much more of a technical grappler, as he shows it here. Unfortunately, there are no pinfalls or submissions outside of the ring, so that roll-up is not legal. Swinging neck breaker by SleepyPengu. And the difference between these two is that Sleepy knows what it takes to be an Icon Division champion. Potato has yet to taste that glory. But the hunger inside of him may be burning harder than we ever know, brighter than we ever know. Monkey flip out of the corner, back up to his feet. Chops, though. Referee got a little bit in his way there, maybe obstructed Potato's vision, but Potato fights back out of it. Is back into it, back and forth. Sleepy from behind. You don't ever want Sleepy to get behind you, as he can easily implement many different holds onto you. Sleepy, known for his submission specialist techniques and his amateur wrestling style. Dropping a couple elbows onto the temple, or straight onto the forehead of Potato. Potato now picking Sleepy up, bouncing him off the top rope, neck first. Goes for the cover to move on to the second round of this tournament. Kick out at 2. Or kick out at 1, excuse me. Ooh, knee strikes now. Picking him up, trying to hit him with every hard part of his body, every hard appendage. Rolls through. Gets him over the top rope and tossing him back in, using his momentum off the ropes. And Potato is picking up that momentum. As I said, we very rarely see Potato fly. It's usually more of a fall, but let's see what he's going to do. Here, double axe handle crowns Sleepy, but not in the way that he wants. Now Sleepy trying to get back into that advantageous position. Drops under. Jumps over. Ducks under into the Snapdragon suplex. The Penguin hitting him with the Dragon suplex. Put Sleepy onto the ropes, and now Sleepy's got nowhere to go, and Potato is going to take advantage of that. Clothesline. Potato likes to use his opponent's momentum against them. He likes to minimize the amount of energy he needs to use, and tries to use as much energy his opponent can. Tries to wear them down with using minimal energy. And sometimes that can work out for him, but other times he gets laps run around him. Sleepy clothesline over the top rope. And Sleepy slides under. Back over the top. Rights and lefts, and now a takedown. Potato in trouble, but reverses it, pulls the momentum back to him. Now he's going to try and take it slow, send him back to the ropes. Maybe looking for some... Ooh, using the ropes now. Giving himself leverage to twist Sleepy's arm around, making it harder to put in the Sleepy hold. Big boot busts Sleepy open. That Sleepy rolls up Potato. Kick out at one. Potato had it scouted. Clothesline. Takes Sleepy off his feet. Ducks under. Back body drop. And a spine buster by Potato. Goes to cover the former two-time Icon Division champion and gets a 2 count for his troubles. Picking Sleepy back up. Ooh, nearly spins him around. But Sleepy reverses, grabs him by the leg. Sweeps it and then twists the lower part of his calf. Lower part of his leg. This has been back and forth. Neither one can really get a good advantage, but Potato plunge. Just as I say that, Potato plunge sends Sleepy into the ground onto his neck. But a kick out of 2. Potato maybe trying to go for another one. Sleepy now. Fisherman suplex. Clothesline. Clothesline again now. It's Sleepy's turn to pick up some momentum. Super kick. Goes for the cover on Potato. Shoulders are down. Potato might look like he's out. He looked like he was snoring. But Sleepy's got to figure out how to put this match away because his nose is busted, and that's just going to become more painful as the match goes on. Sleepy hold, trying to stay away from the ropes. He sort of does. Gets him into the corner. Could put Potato to sleep or tap him out. Potato is fading. Looking to move on in the tournament. Potato trying his best to pull out of there. Rolls through. Gets his foot stuck on the rope, though. Potato, that doesn't seem to mind, as Potato's going to go for a beautiful German suplex. Nobody quite does it like him in the business. 2, and a kick out of 2, though. Still not able to put down Sleepy. Sleepy is not ready for his nap yet, but this might just be the NyQuil Potato needed. Potato plunge. Extra drowsy Potato plunge for a Potato, and he's going to move on to the next round in this #1 contenders tournament for the Icon Division. A Potato hard-fought victory. Will we see him up against Zarataro at All on the Line? We'll have to see, but till then, we're going to take a shift as the bosses upstairs still want to test out some tag team matches. So we will see what they have in store for the next matchup. And the bosses upstairs have announced a tag match with BA Tycho and Dobby, but two two other masked men are assaulting. Merlin and Garreth are two tag team, are basically our only real tag team in the division, but two more masked men, and a couple of them kind of look like B.A. Tycho. Could this be what B.A. Tycho is meaning by more are coming? I mean, it can't be a coincidence that someone shows up wearing the same mask as B.A. Tycho to assault Merlin and Garreth. What is happening? And I'm pretty sure one of them looked like a bear. But this is turned into a another tag match. And the bosses upstairs are trying their hand at testing out different tag match types. And this match is a tag match where you have to hold the tag ropes. It's basically a classic tag match. Hold the tag ropes to become the legal participant. One-on-one matches. We tried a tornado tag match before the boss upstairs, so we'll have to see what the boss upstairs have in store for a potential tag team division, maybe. Trying to get into more stuff, but I wasn't quite sure, but that one of those, the guys in white kind of looked like a bear. And we saw a bear last season during our 30-participant battle royal. He almost won it, or they almost won it, I guess. Won the whole thing, but Merlin took them out. I mean, could that bear have some vengeance to go up against, to go for Merlin, or is it something to do with B.A. Tycho? And then there's another man in a green mask that looked somewhat familiar, but I can't quite say what it was. I may need to have another backstage interview with B.A. Tycho, and I need to maybe talk with security for allowing people in B.A. Tycho masks to attack the arena. Dobby gets powerbombed. Ooh, but barely was going for the tag. Dobby was going for the tag. B.A. Tycho had his hand out, and then Merlin, I think Merlin, I know Merlin and B.A. Tycho have never had great love for each other, but it seems like Merlin maybe thinks that B.A. Tycho had something to do with the people coming after him before their match started. Merlin dropping the knee, bouncing his head off the knee. I mean, they're not out of the woods yet. I mean, B.A. Tycho and Dobby are not really familiar with tag team environments. Or a resident tag team right here showing their work ethic and their chemistry is Garreth Unported and MerlinGTB. Garreth gets sent over, so they do have a little bit of an advantage. That distraction and that assault at the beginning of the match maybe just evened up the score a little bit. Recount. There are countouts, so if someone gets to the count of 10, they lose. Their team loses. So you definitely want to get in before the count of 10 in this tag match. And Garreth is just sending Dobby across the arena, maybe looking for a countout victory. 7. Ooh. Maybe looking for a German suit. What the heck is Garreth looking for? Like a torture rack. 9. Garreth Unported looking to steal the win. Of course Garreth and Merlin would try to take the easy way out. Merlin and Garreth, Team Wizard King, takes the early way out. Yeah, don't play their music. Don't play their music. They don't deserve their music. Don't play it. Good. Garreth and Merlin picking up a tag team win. But the question still remains, was who the heck were those two guys? Well, we'll have to leave that question up into the air until I have more answers. But we will move on to the second match of the first round of the Icon Division #1 Contender Tournament. Continuing on the Icon Division #1 Contenders Tournament, we will have someone that has been so close yet so far of the Icon Division Championship. It is Gaelic Angel. Gaelic Angel is yet to gain that championship, but has had the Openweight Championship a handful of times. The first ever Openweight champion, Gaelic Angel. Here to try and pick up that win, try to move up the rungs and get that championship title opportunity. Season 2 is a new start for everyone. Can it be a new start for Gaelic Angel in MPW? We saw towards at the end of Season 1, he aligned himself a little bit with UnchainedAwesome, but they seem to have gone their separate ways, peacefully at least. There doesn't seem to be any animosity, but they seem to have, they no longer follow each other to the ring. It might have just been that they wanted to tame up because of how powerful groups were at the end of Season 1, but maybe we'll see them again later on in Season 2 because they kind of got their own stuff going on. I mean, Chain is embroiled in some sort of BA Tycho fiasco, and BA Tycho has a bunch of people in masks, I guess. There's a bunch of BA Tycho imposters. Not quite sure what's going on in MPW Season 2, but hey, I just work here, so... Garreth. Gaelic Angel will be facing one-on-one with FlairZero. And we've talked a little bit about FlairZero in Season 2 right now. As I was talking about, Season 1 Flair was very rigid, very stiff, very calculated, very methodical. And the problem with that was he was winning matches, he was doing all right, but he was never quite at that top echelon of performers because he was always by the book. 1 + 1 always equaled 2, but sometimes it equals 3. And when it equals 3, Flair wasn't able to cope. Flair wasn't able to figure it out, and I feel like in Season 2, he started out being a little bit loosey-goosey. Feeling himself a little bit more, sort of going with the flow, being like water, if I can quote the late great Bruce Lee. I don't even know if that's exactly his quote, but Flair is flowing like water right now, and it seems to be working for him. I feel like he's a lot more loosey-goosey, a lot more able to think on the fly, able to improvise in matches when he's up against odds that he maybe just isn't calculated for. He doesn't know what this person's going to pull out, especially when people change all the time. People are innovating, people are adding new moves to their arsenal, and in a world like this, it's very hard to always be by the books. It's great to watch tapes, it's great to practice methods, but that's not going to get you wins. That's not the only thing you need to do. You need to be able to focus on every single instance in this business. You need to be able to watch your front, your back, and both your sides all at the same time if you want to become a champion, and that's what I think Flair is trying to do in Season 2. Flair and Angel gonna go at it now. One-on-one. Hurricane Rana, like I said, I feel like we would never see stuff like that coming from Flair in Season 1. A Hurricane Rana? Flair has taken things much more lightly, and it's really showing. He's not worried about the outcome. He's worried about the moment. Oh my god! Using Angel as a stepping stool. Flair drop kicks from the sky. That was incredible, but the elbow drop didn't quite connect. Angel unable to capitalize off it, though. And Flair jumping over DDT, flipping Angel a complete 360 degrees off his feet. Clothesline. We could see FlairZero being the first #1 contender for Zarataro's championship. Sending Angel back into the ring. Not wanting a count-out victory, unlike some other dastardly duos. Two count already for Flair. Nearly taking this one very quickly, but Angel eyeing him up for the Canadian Destroyer. Angel is not done. Unfortunately, that's only half as effective against an American. If he was up against Chain, that maybe would have been it. And now stomping Flair into the corner, and Angel knows that that wasn't that effective. Because he's not letting up. Flair's back up. Step up enziguri to the back of the head, just whacks him. That could do some serious damage. That is devastating. You do not want to get hit hard in the back of the head. That's where your spinal cord and your brain stem connects and all that shit. Definitely not wanting to get hit too many times back there. Gets out of the corner with that elbow. And Flair clothesline, suplex. Inverted DDT. Drop kick. Flair's going to try and get some space on the outside, but of course Angel, someone who doesn't care for his health and well-being, diving, just not even looking, but crashes and burn. Flair had that executed, and he crashed right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's table. Working over the arm, twisting the ligaments. And Flair is going to deadlift German. Ooh, no, back body drop. Was going to go for the German, didn't have the angle, swapped it into a back body drop. Very smart, and now into the steel steps. Absolutely made out of steel carbon fiber, solid steel steps. 5 count. Flair's going to meet him. Angel catches him when he goes into the corner. Forearm. Bouncing Flair out of the corner, now into the center of the ring. I mean, ooh, I was gonna say Flair's got to watch out because he does not want to underestimate Angel. But it seems like Flair isn't underestimating anything below zero. Below zero to Angel. 1, 2, blocking the arm from grabbing the ropes, and FlairZero in a pretty dominant win. Will be going on to face Potato in the next round. I mean, the new look on Flair is really showing, and he's the results are showing. You know, I think ever since he made that statement at the end of towards the end of the season with UnchainedAwesome attacking him in the cage and then having that cage match, I feel like that's flicked something in Flair's mind, and now he has progressed this much, so maybe we could see a new #1 contender for Zarataro's Icon Division Championship, but we'll have to see as we will move on to our main event of the evening, Singles Idol Division Contest, 1-on-1, no Idol Division #1 contender tournament this week, as the #1 contender has already been decided. It is time for the main event of the evening, and I hope you guys have been enjoying tonight's show. But if you haven't, I know this will make sure that your day is a good day. MintyClovers is here, and she is the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship. On Saturday at Living Legends, MintyClovers climbed the top of the ladder and got the briefcase that has the contract that says you are the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship, at all on the line for TeaTheShiba. So TeaTheShiba has to watch out because MintyClovers is coming for her championship. With the woman that she stepped on the back of, the hard work of the woman, someone that loosened that briefcase for her. Her former tag partner in the Double Eliminator Random Selector Tournament in Season 1, it's Rize, the self-proclaimed Panda Archon herself. And I mean, Rize is definitely not happy. Rize has had so many opportunities slip the grasp of her, and to have that championship opportunity taken away, even after she had her hand on that briefcase a little bit. She had it in her grasp. She was unhooking it, but unfortunately people came in and prevented Rize from grabbing that, and I think Rize is going to be at a boiling point here. Opportunity after opportunity lost and gone. Rize is fiending for that Idol Division Championship opportunity, and that Idol Division Championship, you don't know what this kind of stuff does to a woman. So it'll be Rize, it'll be Mighty versus Mystic. The #1 contender facing off against Rize. Maybe Rize will show that MintyClovers didn't deserve it. Mini Shining Wizard, by picking up this win here, maybe Rize will show that she was more deserving for the #1 contendership shot to the bosses upstairs. It would be unprecedented, but potentially. Last season, TheSleepyPengu was the one to pick up the win for the briefcase. This season, it was the Idol's turn, and MintyClovers picked it up. Also, not to get you confused with the golden opportunity. This is not a golden opportunity. Minty cannot cash this in at any time. This is a briefcase that has the contract that says if they win the ladder match, they are going to have a title match and main event. MPW presents All on the Line this season for the Idol Division Championship. They might not main event it, actually. We'll have to see. The last time this season, ooh, catches, goes for the discus clothesline through the ropes, catches it and pulls Minty into a submission hold in the center of the ring. I got caught right out of my sentence there by Rize. But this time last season, Rize and Minty were actually on the same side. They were on Team Glitchy for the War Games at All on the Line. They both came up short in that team, but they were together. They have come so far, but no longer are they working together. Rize sort of the hired gun, Minty sort of manipulated. It's all sort of a thing. Frog splash! Frog splash by MintyClovers. 5-star off the top, nearly putting away Rize. Drop kick, barely got any of that. Rize rolled through it. Flips Rize around, and now Rize gets caught in a submission hold of Minty's choosing. Takedown. Both showing they can do what each other can do. Belly to belly. MintyClovers slamming Rize with authority. And MintyClovers going back up. It looks like Minty might be tired, though. Taking her time. Off the top and too short to box with God. Too short to kickbox with God. Those legs are too tiny on Minty. Ooh, caught the strike, and now Minty. Ooh, Rize grabs the arm, goes for an inside leg kick. MintyClovers goes through the ropes again, goes for that clothesline, gets some of it. Caught a little bit from Rize on the way in, but it was a near fall. Rize nearly taking the L there. Double stomp to the arm. That's Rize's spearing arm. And now a gator roll for MintyClovers. MintyClovers looking to go maybe back up top again. No, just to the middle rope. What could Minty be thinking from the middle rope? Backflip. Ooh, still caught Rize. Rize tried to move out of the way, catches it. No look. Moonsault, Tornado DDT, Blue Thunder Bomb. MintyClovers showing that athleticism of what it takes to be a two-time Idol Division champion. And now Minty is looking to put the nail in the coffin for Rize off the ropes. Over the top, Clover Cutter. Clover Cutter by Minty to put away Rize. 2. No, Rize kicks out at 2. Rize's indomitable spirit will not say die. For the better or worse, Rize through the rope spear, no! Dodged out of the way! Minty had that scouted! Rize nearly catching Minty with a spear through the rope! Big splash! These two are going at it so crazy like. Rize! Facebuster! Now headbutts, just trying anything at this point. Forearm. Rize and Minty are both tired. Targeting the legs of Minty now. Making sure that she can't jump that high. Ripcord, no. MintyClovers taking it slow. One big hit and it could be the end for either of these two. Rize. Butterfly takeover. And Minty's gonna try and get into that corner, trying to get some space. Off the ropes. Sends Minty off the ropes. Ooh, slips a little bit for the spear. Rize went for the spear, but caught herself on the sandals. The damage is already being done, and now Rize is realizing she's moving too fast. Start trying to do some rest holds to take a breather. MintyClovers, though, might have just been reignited. Ooh, elbow drop. Bounced off the corner into an elbow drop combination. MintyClovers trying to maybe look for another clover cutters, but Rize will not allow it. Slap missed, but there it goes. Connects with the second one. Backs up. MintyClovers trying to break the distance, but spear by Rize to put away the #1 contender. No. Kick out at 2. MintyClovers. MintyClovers trying to pull Rize away from the ropes. What could she be thinking? And a combination of kicks and a little bit of punches thrown in there into the corner. Minty feeling slow. Clothesline. Corner clothesline. Could that be enough? Both of these two are looking to, they're gonna pass out before they get put down for the 3. Rize is going to try and roll to the outside. MintyClovers, though, I think is thinking to fly through the middle rope cross body. MintyClovers. Cross body to the outside. Maybe Rize's going to look for a count out victory. Either of these two could go for the count out victory, but they got to keep an eye on the clock as the ref counts down. 4 count. Kip up. MintyClovers back on her feet. Sends Rize up the ramp. MintyClovers is eyeing Rize. 6 count. Neither of these two seem very pressed to get into the ring. As I say that, though, Rize throwing Minty in at a 7. Gonna take a stroll on the outside, catch her breath. 8 count, gets back into the ring. Clothesline, just walloping Minty off her feet. Single leg kick. Single leg drop kick. Covers Minty. That could have been enough to put Minty away. No. Kick out of 2. Neither of these two are gonna go down, and this is why these two are your main event of the night. Off the ropes and just a soccer kick to the side of Minty's head. Kicking it like it's a ball. Rize to the middle ropes. What could Rize be looking for here? Flying shoulder tackle. Rize sending Minty into the corner. Hand of God in the corner. Ducks under. Second spear. Centered Minty. Rize could pick up a win over the #1 contender would be huge, but Minty kicks out at 2 again. Neither one wants to say die. Hand of God again. The second one. Trying to just kicking the back of Minty. Stay down. Off the ropes. Single leg drop kick missed. Shining Wizard. The knee clipped the jaw of Rize. Rize backing Minty up into the corner. Third hand of God. third time's the charm, ducks under and a third spear. Is that enough to put away Minty? 1, 2, 3, and it is just enough to put away MintyClovers. Rize just picked up a win against the #1 contender for the Idol Division Championship. An absolutely brutal ending to MPW. 3 hands of gods and a spear. No matter what it took, Rize would put it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's MPW. We will see you guys next time. I was Masu Pro Wrestling 10, and we will see you guys next time.